Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to RC Mission's optional shock shaft. Now this is for the Xray T4 2018 ultra low profile shock, or the ULP shock. As you can see with the label here, this is the information that you can get, and you can easily find this on RC Mission's website or other hobby shops that carry RC Mission parts. Now let's get down to it. As you can see here, we have the standard Xray ULP shock shaft, and we have the RC Mission shock shaft here. Obviously, there's more than just a difference in the coloring of the two. Obviously, this is just a standard steel setup. This here is a titanium coated version here, which will obviously help out with the overall smoothness and dampening performance of your shock. Now it has a few other changes to it as well. If you see here, I'm just going to go ahead and measure. If we can get that in view here. There we go. So the shock shaft is 23.14 millimeters in overall length. Now let's take a look at the one over here. Sorry for my fingers getting in the camera view. And as you can see here, we have 21.05. So we got a significant difference in length, and this is a good thing to have, because what is happening with the standard shock shaft, ULP shock shaft here, as the shock is going through its stroke, let's get the right light here, as the shock is coming up, you'll notice that the actual diaphragm and the upper part of the shock shaft are actually making contact with each other, and this contact with the bladder at full compression, or when the actual shock shaft is fully compressed, which I don't get the chance to because it's actually making contact with the bladder, this can cause the car to grip roll and cause some unusual handling issues with the 2418 T4 chassis. So as you can see here, this is not ideal to have for your shock for dampening performance. So what has RC Mission done? They've obviously shortened the length, but they've also gone one step further. And if you can take a look here, right at the top here, they've even gone one step further, and they've cut that down even more, so that prevents any clearance. It's a little difficult in the video, but this section here right at the top where the E-clip would slide into, they've even shaved that down a little bit more to allow for the shock shaft to go up further without making any contact with the bladder. So there you have it. We have the RC Mission shock shafts, and this should definitely improve the overall dampening performance and handling of your Xray T4. I'm really excited to try these out, and I do have to say, on a side note, building the T4 shocks are a lot easier now because the shock shaft isn't making contact with the actual bladder, because when you do bleed the shocks, you need to kind of push the shock shaft up into this position and then place the bladder on. But now, since the shock shaft doesn't make any contact with the bladder, I can get a nice consistent build between all four shocks. All right, really recommend these, especially if you're looking for some way to upgrade your vehicle. I would definitely upgrade the vehicle's shock shaft, and that, I think, in itself would help out the car's performance quite considerably. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty good for now. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.